Hey guys, welcome back to the Book Nook Corner. It's Courtney. I am here today with a video on a comparison of the Kindle Oasis and the Kobo Libra 2. These are currently some of my favorite e-readers, and I love them both for their various little reasons. Same, can you see the little teddy bear on my, okay. Anyway, so I absolutely love them both. And they're both like the button, e-readers. Like they both have the buttons, and I absolutely love. I wish I would have gotten no ads on this one, but I didn't. But anyway, so the Kindle Oasis is currently like, you can't really buy it unless you get like a used or refurbished one. But I actually keep seeing a lot of them on like different various sites like Mercari and stuff, and used Kindle type reading Facebook pages. A lot of people are getting rid of them because they're outdated. I personally have the 10th gen, which is the most recent one. I think they are sadly discontinuing this e-reader, which is like really sad because it is such a loved e-reader. I don't really understand why they're doing that. Clearly, I think that they make more money with like the Kindle Paperwhite, so that's more than likely why. But I think that they really would do, if they updated the Kindle Oasis, like I can guarantee you people would buy it. Like no doubt in my mind, people would be like all over it. I'm just like so in love with these e-readers, but let's go over my review of the Kindle Oasis first. So the Kindle Oasis is a lot wider than your Kindle Paperwhite. It is a little bit slower than the Kindle Paperwhite. So we'll turn it on. I'm reading House of Flame and Shadow on this. So the only thing, and I've seen this a lot with people, is that their battery goes dead a lot faster. Personally, maybe it's just because this one is new to me. It doesn't really, but I do notice that it does lose battery a lot faster than, say, the Kindle Paperwhite does. So anyway, you of course have your different fonts and layouts that you can choose. I just keep mine pretty simple. I probably could do a lot more. You obviously can decide what you want at the bottoms to show you. This is how I have mine set up. I always like to know what time it is. Some people don't have the time, but I personally like to always know what time it is. So that is one thing that I use a lot. I'm going to go to a book that I have not read yet to show you what pages, like how fast the pages go. Okay, so we'll click on a book so you guys can kind of see. I have it set up that the bottom clicks the book through. So in my opinion, it's very fast. Like it's faster than your average Kindle. Like I have a Kindle 9th or 10th gen, I think, and it's not this fast. So that to me is pretty fast. Clearly you can buy books and you can get books on Kindle Unlimited on this as well. So if you go to the top where the little arrow is and you pull that down, there is your brightness and there is your warmth. So you can make it more yellow or more white. I personally like it to be like white and bright. But before I sign off, I do turn down the brightness because I find that that does a lot of battery saving personally. So that's just what I do. And then always click off your screen. Like I said, I wish I would have gotten no ads because then you could see what you're reading. Shucks. Move on to the Kobo Libra 2. So with this, I'm currently reading The Bone Ships, but with this, you have to click the button. The screen turns on. And as you can see, here is my book. So I have these set up, same thing. This turns the page to the next page. This goes back. So to me, this is maybe a smidgen slower than the Kindle Oasis, but not really. I think it's about the same personally. So I like the warm lighting on this. So you can go to the top, or I like the cool writing again. So you can change your font, change your margins, which font size you want, and then you go to the top and you can change all of your brightness and your natural lighting and all of those things, plus set a bedtime alarm to yell at you when you want to set it to stop reading and go to bed. Well, I just personally am in love with these, and there is the, you go home. So as you can see, it tells you when you have a book that is checked out with Kobo Plus, which is comparable to Kindle Unlimited. I kind of went through this in my last video introducing you to the Kobo, but to me, I'm not going to make this like too long. because I already went through the Kobo in my last video, but these are very comparable e-readers. So same thing with this. Before I shut it off, I do go up top and I turn down my brightness so that it does not waste as much battery. Still shows you what you're reading. And then you can conserve your battery a little bit better whenever you turn the light down, the brightness down before you shut it off. Little tidbit that you may not have known. But yes, so I did get similar little like cases and stuff for these. Personally, I kind of like the way that the Kobo feels better. It is heavier than the Oasis, but it just kind of is like thicker and there's just more substance to it. Like I feel like I'm holding like a tablet or something. Whereas this, the Oasis, is very thin. And like personally, this little divot here, I don't really understand the point of that because like you can't get like a grip, like it like falls out of my hand whenever so I don't really understand the point of that. Whereas the Kobo Libra does not have that. It's just a flat back. So personally, I wish that the Oasis had the same thing. And I don't really like this tiny little skinny button. Sometimes I don't always get it. Whereas this has the big fat round button that you can't really miss. So yeah, that's kind of my only little comparisons, that I wish this was a little bit thicker and heavier like the Kobo Libra 2. And then I don't really care for this like weird like divot in it. I don't really understand the point of that. It does nothing for me. I can't hold on to it that way. It slips right out of my hand. This is a flat back, has a little bit more substance. I feel like have a better grip on it. And yeah, so that's kind of my only thing. And the battery life on this isn't as good as the Kobo Libra. So those are kind of my only complaints. But otherwise, as far as like how they generally work, they work the same. They work just as good as the other one. They're just as fast really as the other one. They both have like a Kindle Unlimited type of program. You can do audiobooks and library books on both through your ebook, library apps like Libby or Hoopla. I think it's Overdrive on the Kobo Plus. Really great ways to read, and I enjoy both of these, so I don't really have many complaints. If you guys have any questions on them though, let me know. If you would like a further review on more of my e-readers comparing to any of these, let me know. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for all of the views I've been getting lately. You guys are awesome, and I will see you next video. Bye!